even before she became a household name thanks to her royal connections. Rumor has it the Duchess of Sussex's greatest dream was hooking up with Brad Pitt, for her career or otherwise. As a struggling bit-part actress scoring roles on Lifetime movies and as a briefcase girl on Deal or No Deal, mixing with the A-list was a pipe dream for Meghan and her fellow wannabe stars, who were pounding the pavements in Hollywood in the mid-2000s. Back then, they would all talk about what it would be like to star alongside the likes of Brad Pitt or George Clooney, and of course everyone had crushes on them, claims a source. An inside source told the outlet, at the time Brad was divorcing Jennifer Aniston, and even though Angelina Jolie was on the scene, Meghan outwardly confessed she'd like to be the next Mrs. Pitt. While Markle wasn't a household name at the time, the tabloid figured her new royal status meant she finally had a chance with Pitt. But she wouldn't be without competition. According to the tabloid, Jennifer Aniston had recently rekindled her relationship with Brad. The Brad Pitt-Jennifer Aniston reunion saga and Evil Meghan Markle. The tabloid writes that Markle has been trying to get close to Pitt for years. At the time Brad was divorcing Jennifer Aniston, a so-called source says, Meghan outwardly confessed she'd like to be the next Mrs. Pitt. Now returned from England, the tabloid contends that the Duchess of Sussex expects her newfound status to open doors with stars such as Brad. But Jennifer Aniston, who recently rekindled her relationship with Brad, according to the tabloid, won't hear of it. Jen has kept up with the whole saga about Meg marrying into the royal family and promising them everything, only to abandon them, the source says, adding that she's heard how Meghan had designs on her husband, so she's suspicious of Markle's motives. The spiteful tipster finishes by saying that Aniston and her fellow actress friends worked their asses off to achieve success, and they'll be damned if this woman comes in expecting to get starring roles, just because she married Harry. Aniston allegedly told Brad Pitt in no uncertain terms that she doesn't support him working with Meghan Markle. An insider source spilled to the outlet, Jen has kept up with the whole saga about Meg marrying into the royal family and promising them everything, only to abandon them, adding, she's heard how Meghan had designs on her husband, so she was suspicious of the actress-turned-duchess. The source went on, insisting Aniston and her other actress friends had worked their asses off to achieve success, and they'll be damned if this woman comes in, expecting to be handed starring roles, just because she married Harry. As Meghan Markle has returned to LA, she is reportedly trying to fix a meeting with Brad Pitt all over again. In fact, she very much has the interest to be a part of the showbiz all over again, the report suggests. Meghan has been badgering Brad's people at Plan B to set up a meeting for them since the day she and Harry touched back down in Los Angeles, claims a source. The source adds, when she has her eye on a prize, she relentlessly pursues it until she gets what she wants. And right now, that's to star in a movie with Brad. She's pestering his assistants constantly and has been begging George Clooney, a mutual friend of both Meghan and Brad's, to set them up for a casual, professional dinner to go over her ideas. But Meghan has apparently found herself ignored at every turn, and insiders exclusively claim that Jennifer, who recently rekindled her relationship with Brad, has put the kibosh on him meeting with Meghan. Like everyone, Jen has kept up with the whole saga about Meg marrying into the royal family and promising them everything, only to abandon them, which doesn't look good on anyone, alleges a source. But for Jen, it's a little more personal. Word gets around in Hollywood and she's heard how Meghan had designs on her husband during an intensely painful part of her life, so she is suspicious of her motives. She is also best friends with jewelry designer Jennifer Meyer, who received a rap on the knuckles from Kensington Palace when she posted on social media that Meghan wore one of her necklaces and was asked to wipe her Instagram of all mentions of Meghan. Jen thought that really stank.